Ravens Broncos.
Yep.
I'm actually kind of intrigued by this game.
I can't lie. I've enjoyed watching the Broncos this year. Pretty much every week.
Yeah.
I like watching the Broncos.
Yeah, I did just make a trade for Javonte Williams. I'm pretty
Let's just
excited.
start with the Broncos side.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to kind of see how this offense is going to keep moving forward. Rest of the season, you going Javonte, you going Melvin Gordon?
I'm going Javonte.
Okay. Good.
I gave him out. He had a good game last week. He did. He saw less work than Melvin Gordon. Their averages were pretty close. Receiving game-wise, though, he saw more targets, more receptions than Melvin Gordon. They both got in the end zone once. Melvin Gordon had slightly the better game. They're both low-end RB2, high-end flex plays right now. Tim Patrick, I believe he's only not caught one of his targets so far this entire season.
Yeah, dude, he's killing it right now.
He looks great out there. He outperformed Cortland Sutton this game. Sutton and Tim Patrick are both high-end flex plays right now. This isn't the it's not the best matchup, but Noah Fant you can throw out there at the tight end position, coming off a rough week. Not looking at Teddy. Oh, also KJ Hamler's also out for the rest of the season. He tore his ACL.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he hasn't been very relevant this season. Sadly, I do like KJ Hamler, but
I don't.
Oh, well, that's fine. You do you. All right. Ravens side.
Ravens, Lamar. You start as far as the other people go. Mark Andrews.
Yep.
Great play.
Yep.
Marquise Brown was this close to having it. He dropped his pass. He was less than 10 yards away from the end zone, close to the 10-yard line, and he had about a 5-yard cushion from these two defenders. If he would have caught that,
it was a bad.
Almost certainly getting in the end zone there for a big play, but he dropped it.
Yeah, it was a bad.
He was that close. He saw 7 targets, tied for the lead last week. Didn't have a great game, though. Only caught 3 of them for 53 yards. You're playing Marquise Brown. The running backs, though, I don't know what happened this past week.
Yeah,
Latavius Murray took over, led them with 7 carries. So that's a ton. That's a lot of rushing attempts. 28 yards.
Yep.
Tyson Williams, 5 carries for 22 yards. Outside of Lamar Jackson, 7 carries. The other 3 running backs saw a combined 15 carries between the 3 of them. That's just not normal Baltimore Ravens football.
No, it's very strange. And I think it tells in the, they put up 19 points against one of the worst defenses in the league.
Yeah.
The
Lions defense honestly didn't play that bad.
No,
but
was it the Lions defense playing good or was Baltimore playing that bad? Like, that's where I'm going to try and say, because
they missed some throws. Lamar was under pressure a decent amount of the time. He tried solving it running the ball, but yeah, he couldn't. If I'm picking a running back, it's still Tyson, but he's a flex play.
I love Tyson.
Hopefully Gus Edwards is back soon.
I mean, honestly, I would rather take Latavius Murray, but
I wouldn't.
You do you, bro. And then we'll wait a week and see.
Yes, if he gets out
Bateman
there,
does.
Rashad Bateman.
Yeah. Kind of just see.
You're not playing him. You don't need to own him or anything in any normal redraft leagues, dynasty, obviously. But
I got him in dynasty.
Yeah.
What? All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Let's go to the Steelers-Packers game. Should be an absolute monstrosity up that way.
I would be willing to bet anything in the world right now that the Pittsburgh Steelers have a top 10 pick in next year's NFL draft.
I don't think it's
Steelers suck.
Dude,
Steelers are so bad.
Yeah.
The defense isn't even good right now.
No.
Like, they are not threatening at all.
No.
Like, they're not Steelers suck. Ben Roethlisberger legitimately might retire any game now. And I think that would be the correct choice for him. I don't know what he's doing out there. Najee Harris was your leading receiver in this game. He saw 19 targets. Najee Harris is a very capable pass catcher. 19 targets in a game for a running back is crazy. Caught 14 of them for 102 yards. But his work on the ground, 14 carries for 40 yards. I don't think he's broke 45 yards rushing in any game yet this season. We got to see more of that passing work. I think we're going to see more of that passing work. Juju might not play in this game. We don't know about Deontay.
Right.
Am I talking fast or am I just...
No, dude. I agree. I mean, the thing where I agree and disagree. My more concern is not their defense, it's their offense, just not being able to move the ball.
Well, yeah, no.
But here's why. They technically do have a top 4 rushing or run defense. They also they do. They're top 4 run defense,
90 yards,
and they're a top 12 pass defense.
I don't care. They're awful. They do not.
But again, I don't think it's the defense. I don't think their defense
but I'm just
playing
saying,
well.
like, if you had to bet on one thing being good for the Steelers this year, it would have been everyone would have said the defense will be good.
Right.
They're not even good.
But I think the defense isn't bad. I just think their offense is so bad. It doesn't. Again, Washington's this way. Washington has a good defense.
It was hard to complete a pass against the Steelers.
That's fair. But again, here's my thing: is Washington has a good defense. The reason their defense has not looked great is because their offense sucks. If you're the only thing on the field for majority of the game, you're not going to play well.
I understand that.
That's all it comes down to.
The Big Ben, the offensive line are the major
Big
problems.
Ben looks terrible.
Yeah, he does. Claypool saw 15 targets in this game, caught 9 of them for 96 yards. If Claypool's out there, if one of the other 2 receivers miss, you play Claypool. If Deontay's out there, you play Deontay. If all 3 of them are out there, you play Deontay and you pick.
I'd play Claypool over Juju, but
yeah, I agree. I do.
Yeah.
Najee, though, I think this could be another big week for Najee. Yeah. Didn't even get in the end zone last week. Had a great game.
Yeah. All receptions.
19 targets.
Yeah. There you go. You want a running back? Christian McCaffrey doesn't even see 19 targets.
Honestly, I bet Christian McCaffrey's never seen 19 targets in a game.
19 targets.
I'm looking that up right this second.
Yeah, go ahead and check that because we fact check on demand. We need to. I do not think he has ever seen 19 targets in a game.
19 targets is absurd.
It is.
So far, I've seen 2 15s, maybe 3 15s. He's had 15 a handful of times.
Yeah, which is close, but it's not 19.
No, and that is his highest.
Yeah, 15. So Najee broke a record.
I mean, I love it. He's on my dynasty team.
I know you do.
That's just crazy.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, I will have to make this statement. As much as I love him seeing 19 targets, I don't hope that continues too much like that.
Well, it's not. I mean, Deontay was gone. Juju left early.
I still want to see him be a running back.
Well, he doesn't have the opportunity.
Yeah. Well, that's because they got no offensive line, too, but still.
Packer side. Rodgers is very good. I love Rodgers this week against the Steelers. I think the Packers are going to kill the Steelers.
I just love week 1, though.
Kill the Steelers.
Week 1 with the Packers. Everybody's like, oh, my God, they suck. They're terrible, and blah, blah, blah.
Well, if you thought that, you're just dumb.
Here we are.
You're dumb.
Here we are.
Aaron Jones, leading the league in touchdowns.
Yep.
Not a big surprise.
Yep.
He's really good. You play Aaron Jones, high in RB1. Rodgers, high in... I do. I really like Rodgers in this game. I'm curious, what is the point spread for this game?
6.5.
Green Bay, 6.5 point favorites. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Rodgers, you play Devontae Adams, big game. 18 targets. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Najee still had 1 more target.
Yeah, it is insane.
12 receptions, 132 yards in the touchdown. MVS caught a touchdown. You're not worrying about any other receivers. It's Aaron Rodgers, it's Aaron Jones, it's Devontae Adams, and it was a very bad follow-up week to Robert Tonyan's good week. 1 target, 1 reception for 6 yards. Tonyan, you can play any given week you want to.
Mm-hmm.
He's just in that group of guys. He needs to get in the end zone.
Yep, that's it. All right, Bucks Patriots. Game of the week.
6.5 point favorites.
First off, what do you think is going to happen?
I think Bucks win by 10.
Okay, that's fair. I meant more in the do you think they're going to cheer or boo?
Oh, they're going to cheer. 100%. They're going to cheer.
Yeah, okay.
They're going to cheer.
I'm just curious because New England fans
they're
very true to their team. And if you're not on their team,
they're going to cheer.
Okay.
Bucks. Brady.
How much do you want to bet on? I feel like we should bet on that because I don't think they will.
They're going to cheer. It's going to go crazy.
All right. That's fair. Go ahead. Bucks.
Love Brady in this game. Love Godwin in this game. Like Evans in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Brown will probably be back out there. He missed last week because he was on the COVID exempt list.
Yep.
Could be back out there. Gronk left last week. And when he came back, he did not look right.
He did not look the same.
He looks really old. He already didn't move very well. He looked broken out there.
Yeah. he's been doing well because of his, again, what we talked about, hyper efficiency as far as touchdowns go. He's just been raking in these touchdowns. I'm not looking. If Gronk plays, he might lose a leg this week because when he came back on that field, like he just didn't. He did not look like he could run. Like something was going on with a knee, just something. Maybe a hip.
Yep.
I don't know. He just didn't look right.
If Brown's out there again, if all three of these receivers are out there and healthy, and it's a pretty good matchup, you can play all three of them. Gronk,
you got to play him, unfortunately.
You can,
but
100% play him. It was O.J. Howard caught a pass.
Yeah, Cameron Brate was out there too.
Yeah, Brate. I think, did he get in the end zone or did he get close to getting in the end zone?
I don't know.
I can't remember if he got in or not.
We were kind of also eating dinner at that time.
Not playing a running back.
Nope.
They just don't run the ball. They don't like it. They don't need it.
Well, and Gio seems to be the guy now because
he's getting the passing work.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is both Fournette and Ronald Jones were having fumbling issues and drops and stuff.
Oh yeah, both of them are unreliable to say the best.
Yeah, the Bucs will be drafting a running back this year.
Play Bucs defense too.
Oh yeah,
they probably won't.
Yeah.
No, that's not Bruce Arians style.
Dude, they drafted Keyshawn Vaughn and he's not even on the field.
No. Patriots side. Mac Jones is not. You're not. Damian Harris had 6 carries last week.
Right.
What is happening? He saw 2 targets, 2 receptions for -3 yards. So that means that was Mac Jones getting tackled to the ground, and he just dumped it off behind the line, and Damian Harris immediately got taken to the ground. Damian Harris.
You got this.
You cannot. I don't want to play him. I don't. You can't play him this week. The receiver wise, I don't think you can play a single player. You played Jacoby Myers. Kendrick Bourne, I'm not believing him. It's 1 week, 8 targets he caught 6 of them for 96 yards and a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Jacoby Myers is the only person that interests me. Are you playing him? 14 targets in this game, 9 receptions for 94 yards.
I don't think I'm playing anybody from the Patriots in this game.
I'll throw Myers out there as a high-end flex play.
I just think this defense has been exposed a lot. Again, but
Bucs are winning by 10 plus points.
Yeah.
And even if the Bucs do that, you're debating if they're going to cheer at the beginning of the game. They're going to cheer when Brady kills the Patriots.
Yeah, that's true too. I could see that happening maybe, but yeah, I'm not a fan of anybody on the Patriots right now.
Myers looks good. He makes good catches. I'll throw Myers out there.
Okay, that's fair. But again, I'm not playing anybody. Got anything else?
No.
Monday night game. Raiders, Chargers.
I think Chargers win.
I don't know, man. Raiders keep just winning games.
Okay, we'll start with the Raiders side. I know he's just not putting up a ton of stats, but Bryan Edwards looks good when he's got the ball in his hands.
Dude,
man.
yeah, they got to start throwing to him a little bit more.
I love Bryan Edwards. He led the team in receiving yards on 3 catches on 5 targets, 3 receptions, 89 yards. Henry Ruggs did have a very good catch in this game. He high pointed the ball, got his feet in, he was going down the sideline. He saw 7 targets, caught 4 of them for 78 yards. Waller, another not great game. 7 targets, 5 receptions, 54 yards. For a normal tight end, that's fine. For Darren Waller, that's a little disappointing.
Right.
Okay, so you're obviously playing Waller. Edwards and Ruggs, are they both flex plays or?
It's weird because I'm going to bring something up that I don't even know if it was on your radar. But sometimes I feel like Hunter Renfrow is kind of the go-to.
Well, it's 3rd and Renfrow. That's about it. 3rd downs. That's the only time he gets the ball.
But I mean, he still has 5 receptions, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, it's a better game than Henry Ruggs.
Oh yeah, he had the best receiver game out of anyone.
So I mean, I just think that there's still always a connection there, especially around the goal line. I would rather have Bryan Edwards than Henry Ruggs, to be honest. But I just want to see 5 targets is fine, but I just want to see the targets still go up a little bit more.
Oh, they need to go up more.
Want them to be 7, 8, maybe 9, and then have 5 or 6 catches for, 100, 110, and hopefully get in the end zone.
Yeah. So we're done with the receivers. shout out Peyton Barber. Like, for real, that was an impressive game. 23 carries for 111 yards and a touchdown. He looked good. He was able to run against Miami, and that's one of the reasons why I'm big on Jonathan Taylor this week. Peyton Barber looked good. Josh Jacobs.
I don't think he's going to be back this week.
Probably not.
Right.
If Peyton Barber's there again against the Chargers, you play him?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I do.
Low end flex play if you play him.
Yeah, I think it's just really funny that you go out and bring in Kenyon Drake on a pretty decent sized contract.
Oh, very decent sized contract.
And then here's Peyton Barber coming in 23 carries, and Kenyon Drake had 8.
Yep.
Like, how ridiculous is that?
Yeah, I mean, he saw Drake saw 6 targets, caught 3 of them for 33 yards, but Barber would be the guy I'd play, yeah. Charger side, though. Herbert, great game last week.
Yep.
Mike Williams is a problem, man. He is. The difference right now between Mike Williams and Keenan Allen is the touchdowns. Mike Williams has 3 more touchdowns than Keenan Allen. That's like the only difference between them. Both of them are playing great this year. They're killing it. Herbert looks to them a lot. I love the Chargers off. I like the Chargers a lot. They're a good team this year.
Mm-hmm.
Herbert, you play in this game. Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, both low-end wide receiver 1s, high-end wide receiver 2s. Cook, you can throw out there as a tight end streamer if you're desperate. Eckler, you keep playing him. Mm-hmm. He's been really good this year. He only had 11 carries last week for 55 yards, but again, 6 targets, 6 receptions for 52 yards and a receiving touchdown. They have a big 4 in this team. You play those big 4.
Yep. Sounds good, man.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Monsters on YouTube. If you liked today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel below. We also have a merch store we want you to check out with all new gear that we've got available. That'll be in the description. Also, if you want to see any past videos, you can check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching the Fantasy Monsters. We'll catch you next time.
Have a good one.